The cremation of Sam McGee is about two guys who are hiking, and it's so cold that the other guy thinks he might die. So he tells the other guy that if he does die, that he needs to cremate him.
That's all you have to say in the title, right?
Yeah.
The cremation
of Sam McGee by Robert W. Service. There's strange things done in the midnight sun
by the men who mourn for gold.
The Arctic trails have their secret tales
that would make your blood run cold.
The northern lights have seen on sights,
But the oddest they ever did see was the night on the merge of Lake LaBerge,
where I cremated Sam McGee.
Now Sam McGee was from Tennessee,
where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the South to roam around the pole.
Lord only knows. He was always cold.
While the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell.
But he'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner say farewell.
On our Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail.
Talk off your cold, through the parka's fold, is stabbed like a driven nail.
For eyes we'd closed, and the lashes froze till sometimes we couldn't see.
It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whisper was Sam McGee. And that very night, as we lay back tight in a rose beneath the snow,
and the dogs were fed,
and the stars overhead
were dancing hill and toe.
toe.
He turned to me and,
Cap,
he says,
I'll cash in this trip, I guess.
And if I do,
I'm asking that you won't refuse my last request.
well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no.
then he says with a sword of my own.
It's the cursed cold and it's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through the bone.
Yet can't be dead, it's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains.
So I swear that
Pal affair.
Will cremate my last remains.
A pal's last need is a thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail.
and we started at the streak of dawn.
But gosh, he looked ghastly pale.
He crouched on a sleigh
And he raved all day of his home in Tennessee.
And before nightfall, a corpse was all.
that was left to Sam McGee.
There wasn't a breath in the land of death, and I hurried forward driven.
With a corpse half hid, I couldn't get rid because of a promise given.
It was lashed to a sleigh,
And it seemed to say,
You may tax your brawn and brains.
but you promised true, and it's up to you to cremate those last remains.
Now a promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code.
in the days to come, though my lips were numb,
And my heart how I cursed that load.
the long, long night,
By the lone firelight,
While the huskies round in the room howled out their woes to the homeless snows. Oh Lord, I
how
loathe that thing. And every day that quiet place seemed to heavy and heavier grow.
And on I went, through the dogs were spent, and the grub was getting low.
the trail was bad, and I felt half mad, but I swore I would not give in.
And it often seemed the hateful thing.
And he hearkened with a grin.
Till I came to the marge of Lake Lambarge, and a dear look there lay.
It was jammed to ice, but I saw it thrice, and it was called the.
Alice May.
And I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum.
Then here, I said, with a sudden cry, is my crematorium,
Some planks I tore from the cabin floor.
and lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found laying around, and heaped the fuel higher.
The flames just soared, and the furnace roared, such a blaze you seldom see.
Not
And borrowed a hole in the glowing coal, and I stuffed in Sam McGee.
Then I made a hike, for I didn't like to hear him sizzle so.
And the heavens scowled, and the huskies howled.
And the wind began to blow. It was icy cold, with the hot sweat rolled down my cheeks, and I didn't know why.
And the greasy smoke and inky cloak went streaking down the sky.
I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear.
But the stars came out, and they danced about. Here again I ventured near.
I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, I'll just take a peep inside.
I guess he's cooked.
It's time I looked, then the door I opened wide.
And there's that sound.
Looking cool and calm.
And the heart of the furnace roared.
And he wore a smile, you could see a mile, and he said,
Please close it door. It's fine in here, but I greatly fear you'll let in the cold and storm.
Since I left Plum Tree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm.
There's strange things done in the midnight sun.
By the men who mourn for gold.
The Arctic trails have their secret tales.
That would make your blood run cold.
The northern lights have seen odd sights.
But the oddest they ever did see
was the night on the merge of Lake LaBerge.
where I cremated Sam McGee.